Today we're going to take a close look at the all-new Milwaukee M18 Bluetooth Jobsite Radio model 2952-20. One of the questions that comes up with this is if you should buy this one or the pack-out radio. So we're going to talk about that a little bit later on in this video. So stay tuned. Let's get started. The three most important things we're going to look at right away is number one, the sound quality, number two, how well this connects to Bluetooth, and number three, how well the radio receives the signal and how that sounds. So it's been over a week since I connected my phone to the Bluetooth radio, and I have some royalty-free music. This song reminds me of something you might hear in the movie School of Rock. Let me know what you think. So we're going to go ahead and turn this on. Now I'm going to hit the Bluetooth button. And I believe that means that we are connected. So right now we're on volume number 7. Let's go ahead and turn it down a little bit. We'll start on 1. Hit play. It's very quiet. It's pretty windy out. I don't know if you can hear the wind in my microphone. There's 3. There's 5. There's 8. This is pretty loud, so you have to shout to the person next to you on sound level 8. Let's keep going. There's 11. 14. Okay, it goes up to... Okay, it goes up to level number 15, and we're probably about 20 feet away from it right now. So definitely a nice range of sound. So this has dual 3.5-inch woofers, and it's advertised that it provides balanced and clear sound. And then it has dual high-range tweeters, and that's advertised to provide crisp highs. So I definitely agree with that statement. This radio right here has the best sound of any portable speaker that I've come across in this size. And it has some amazing runtime, which we'll talk about in a minute too. So I have more royalty-free music. You may have heard it in some of my other videos. This is very fast-paced, like in some time-lapse. So I can just feel like the punch that comes from that. It really has some nice bass to it. And then if you also want to change the bass and the treble, you can fine tune it right here, pushing that equalizer button. So right now I have the bass on 5, push it again, the treble's on 4. So I believe that goes all the way up to 10. All right, now treble goes up to, all right, so treble goes all the way up to 7. Bass goes up to 7 as well. So 5 is just a good balance for me. So you definitely feel the kick from this when you're standing near it. It just has that punch and just a really great sound. I just definitely like it. You can almost like feel it in your body when you're standing close to it, feeling that bass. So I've tested several other Milwaukee radios over the years, and this one definitely connects right away. There was one that about 4 or 5 years ago, it didn't connect all the time. This one definitely does. So you can rest assured that you'll be able to pair up right away. All right, I think we're going to have to move inside. It's really getting pretty windy out. So here's what's included with the Bluetooth Jobsite radio. First of all, it has this AC adapter right here. And as you can see, I haven't taken that twist tie off the cord yet because I'd never used the AC adapter. If I kept this on a shelf in my shop or my garage, then I would use the AC adapter. But if you have a battery like this one right here, the XC 5 amp hour battery, you can get up to 13 hours of runtime, which is impressive. Because when I'm using this right here, I often take it outside quite often, like when I'm doing some yard work where I don't need to have hearing protection, like when I'm maybe gathering up some firewood or maybe splitting it by hand, then this is like the ultimate thing to bring with you. So in the summertime, I like to listen to baseball. In the fall, I listen to football. and baseball a little bit too in the season. And the nice thing, having an AM/FM radio, you don't have to try to find an app that has your game on it. Some apps you have to pay for it. So my local station, I can pick up baseball really well. The signal is very strong and very clear. So yeah, definitely happy with it. But if I don't have that, you can also easily connect with the Bluetooth app and get whatever game you're trying to find. And then it also comes with these two AAA batteries right here, and that goes right inside there. So you take that off and that will help store your channels, your presets. And then if you look right here, I also mentioned where that AC plugs in. There's also a USB-C, so if you want to charge your devices, you can do that. And up top right here is a nice flat tray. So let's say you want to put your phone on there. It has some little grooves that will catch it from sliding off, like a little tray, but it also has like a couple of rain grooves. So just in case you had a little bit of rain, it's nice that you're not going to have that ponding in there. It's going to drain off there, then it goes down here and off to the side, off the radio. So this is dust and water resistant, but in the event of some type of rain, I always bring my radios in no matter what they're rated for. I don't want to take a chance at changing the sound of the speaker. So yeah, it's a very simple design. The antenna right here, it will move this direction right here. It'll move that direction right there, and just has a nice storage area right there. So it's not telescoping, nothing to break or bend. It's made to be on the job site. There's also this little groove right here. So let's say you want to put your phone on there. Maybe you want to watch something and listen to it like you're working in your shop. That would work well for that. So it has these two grab handles on the side. So if you just want to bring it with you, it's very easy. So here's my scale right here. Let's check the weight of it. I'm gonna zero it out. All right, 9 pounds, 12 ounces. All right, let's take a look at the Packout radio. Here it is. This is just an awesome radio right here. It has like 360-degree sound. It is quite heavy. Now that's the only thing. So that would kind of limit me wanting to bring this real quick when I'm just going outside to do some work. I would just find it much easier just to grab this and be ready to go with it. So I feature the Packout radio in a few of my videos, but I don't think I've ever done a review on it. It's definitely a great radio. I love having it in the shop, especially like when it's on a cart and you're not having to really carry it around, you're just rolling it around. So I like to have this mixed in with some of the Packout drawers in the cabinet. It just works really well for that. And yeah, you can plug, it has a cord built in so you don't have to find the adapter anywhere. And then right here is where the battery goes. And then you can put your phone in there. It has a charge cable and has a USB-A that you can plug in to charge your devices like your phone or whatever. And this is a watertight compartment, looks like. Very nice. So I think it could really be a toss-up between the two. This really has a nice rich sound to it as well. As I mentioned, it has 360, has these speakers all the way around. So a nice thing to point out if you're into the AM/FM radio, it has some presets right here. It's pretty easy. It's connected already to my phone. So it's pretty easy to go ahead and connect. So right here you can toggle between your stations. There's FM, there's AM. So yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 FM. Then AM, you have 9 presets as well. But I'll be honest with you, when it comes to AM radio, there's probably only about 3 stations I listen to. This little button right up here is where you adjust your clock. You press and hold that down. This one down here is the equalizer. So everything is very simple, very easy to program it. So this is one of those tools where I feel like you don't even have to get the manual out to figure out how it works. Just very straightforward. So as you can see, it has these heavy duty corners. It's kind of on the order of like being like a roll cage design. So it's advertised as being impact resistant. There isn't a rating that I was able to find saying like it could withstand, let's say like a 3-meter fall or anything like that. But impact resistant is how it's advertised. So when you shut it off, you can still see the time right there. And it has a backlit display when you turn it on. So one of the questions I get asked quite often in tools is, will this fit any of the M18 batteries? And let's find out. So right here is the largest one, the 12 amp hour high output. And yes, that actually has some room underneath. So if Milwaukee ever comes out with a bigger battery, that will still fit without that hitting the ground first. So there's one other area right here that's considered phone storage that's on the end. So either end, there's that little lip right there. So you can take your phone, you can put it right there, and there you can store it just like that. So now I'd like to ask you to please put your questions or comments down below. Which one would you go with? The M18 Jobsite radio like this, or the M18 pack-out radio, the one that I just showed you a minute ago? All right, so I hope your 2024 is off to a good start so far. I'm excited with all the new tools that are being launched, especially a couple weeks ago at World of Concrete. So if you want to see some of those tools, I have a short playlist right over here that you can check out. And then if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, right down there you can do so, because I've got a lot more tool reviews coming out soon. Thanks for watching, friends. See you next time.